If you've ever wished you had a direct line to Google, a way to see your website exactly how the search engine sees it, then you're in the right place. Today, we're breaking down the most important Google Search Console tips for SEO beginners. Forget the complex jargon and the overwhelming dashboards. This tool is free, it's powerful, and it's literally Google telling you what it thinks about your site and how you can make it better. It's the closest thing we have to a crystal ball in the world of SEO, and not using it is like trying to navigate a maze with a blindfold on. So, what's the plan? We'll keep it simple and actionable so you can start improving your website right away. My goal is to demystify this entire platform for you. We're going to walk through the reports that actually matter, the ones that move the needle on your rankings and traffic. I'm going to show you not just what to click, but why you're clicking it and what the data you're looking at truly means for your bottom line. By the end of this video, you won't just understand Google Search Console. You'll have a clear step-by-step framework to use it to diagnose problems and uncover massive opportunities. This isn't just another tutorial. This is about building a process, a system you can rely on to make data-driven decisions. We'll cover everything from the critical performance metrics that tell you how people find you to the technical health checks that keep your site in Google's good graces. We're going to turn that confusing mess of charts and tables into your personal SEO roadmap. So grab a coffee, open up your Search Console dashboard, and let's get ready to level up your SEO game. Let's dive in. All right, first up, let's talk about the section that Google literally uses as a report card for your site's user experience, the Page Experience Report, which includes Core Web Vitals and Mobile Usability. Think of Core Web Vitals as Google's way of measuring how a user feels when they land on your page. It's broken down into 3 core metrics: largest contentful paint, which is about loading speed, first input delay, which measures interactivity, and cumulative layout shift, which tracks visual stability. If your site is slow, clunky, or elements jump around while loading, Google knows, and it will absolutely hold your rankings back. These aren't vanity metrics. They are direct, confirmed ranking signals. A poor score here is a red flag, telling Google that users are having a bad time, and Google hates sending its users to pages that provide a frustrating experience. And this ties directly into mobile usability. In today's world, if your site isn't flawless on a smartphone, you're already losing. The mobile usability report in Search Console is non-negotiable. It will tell you page by page if you have issues like text being too small to read, clickable elements being too close together, or content being wider than the screen. These might seem like small details, but for the majority of users who are on their phones, they are deal breakers. A bad mobile experience leads to high bounce rates, which tells Google your page isn't satisfying user intent. So, view the Page Experience and Core Web Vitals reports as your top-level health check. Fixing the URLs flagged in these reports is one of the most direct ways to improve your technical SEO and show Google you care about quality. Next, let's navigate over to one of the most powerful yet underutilized reports, the Links Report. This is your site's entire link architecture laid out for you. The report is split into 2 main categories: external links, which are backlinks from other websites pointing to yours, and internal links, which are the links connecting the pages within your own site. External links are your authority signals. Think of them as votes of confidence from other sites. The report shows you which sites link to you the most and what pages on your site they're linking to. This is gold for understanding your link profile without needing a paid tool. But the real magic for on-page SEO happens in the internal links section. Internal linking is how you distribute authority, or link juice, throughout your website and tell Google which pages are the most important. The internal links report shows you your most linked to pages. Are your most important money-making pages at the top of this list? If not, you have a problem. You control 100% of your internal linking, so this is your chance to build a strong logical structure. You need to be strategic with your anchor text, the clickable text of a link. Instead of using generic phrases like click here, use descriptive, keyword-rich anchor text like our guide to core web vitals. This gives both users and Google context about the page you're linking to. A well-planned internal linking strategy can significantly boost your rankings by creating topical relevance and passing authority to the pages that need it most. Google Search Console is incredibly powerful on its own, but its true potential is unlocked when you connect it to other tools. Think of it as the central data hub that can feed a much bigger ecosystem. The first and most critical integration is with Google Analytics 4, or GA4. Connecting these two is a no-brainer. Once linked, you can pull your Search Console data, like queries, clicks, and impressions, directly into your GA4 reports. This allows you to analyze user behavior alongside acquisition data. You can see which search terms brought users to a specific page, and then see what those users did next. Did they convert? Did they bounce? This combination turns abstract SEO data into tangible business insights. Beyond GA4, you can take your reporting to the next level with Google's Looker Studio, which used to be called Data Studio. By piping your Search Console data into Looker Studio, you can build custom, interactive dashboards that visualize your SEO performance exactly how you want to see it. You can blend Search Console data with data from Google Ads, your CRM, or spreadsheets to create a single source of truth for all your marketing efforts. And for the power users, integrating Search Console with third-party rank tracking tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs is a game changer. These tools can use Search Console's clickstream data to give you more accurate keyword position tracking and identify not provided keywords, giving you a much clearer picture of your true organic search landscape. This turns Search Console from a simple diagnostic tool into a core component of a sophisticated SEO command center. Alright, so now let's put on our detective hats and use Search Console to find and fix the problems that are actively hurting your SEO. The Pages report, which used to be called the Coverage Report, is your primary crime scene here. One of the most common and damaging issues you'll find is something like discovered, currently not indexed, or crawled, currently not indexed. Basically, this means Google knows your page exists, but has decided it's not worthy of being in the search results. This could be because of thin content, duplicate content, or honestly, a whole host of other quality issues. Your job is to figure out why and improve the page until Google changes its mind. Ignoring these warnings is, well, kind of like leaving money on the table. Another classic villain you'll spot is duplicate content. The Pages report can help you see when Google has chosen a different page as the canonical than the one you actually intended, and that leads to duplicate content issues and even keyword cannibalization. You'll also find those critical mobile usability problems we talked about earlier flagged right here on a URL by URL basis. And finally, there are slow loading pages, which are kind of a silent killer of rankings. These are identified through the Core Web Vitals report, and GSC will give you a list of poor or needs improvement URLs. Just so you know, these are not suggestions. They are your high priority fix list. So, working through these common issues flagged by GSC is honestly the most direct way to clean up your technical SEO foundation and make sure every page on your site has a fighting chance to rank. SEO isn't a set it and forget it task. It really does require ongoing maintenance. Google Search Console is honestly the perfect tool for building a simple, repeatable routine to keep your site healthy. On a weekly basis, you should be performing a quick health check. This takes less than 15 minutes. Just log in and glance at the overview dashboard. Are there any sudden, scary-looking drops in clicks or impressions? Check the pages and page experience reports for any new errors that have popped up since your last check-in. The goal of this weekly check is not deep analysis, but early detection. Catching a new indexing error or a spike in 404s early can prevent a small issue from snowballing into a major ranking catastrophe. Then, on a monthly basis, it's time for a more in-depth performance review. This is where you dive into the performance report. Look at your month-over-month and year-over-year trends. Are you growing? Are there specific pages or queries that are driving that growth? Or are there pages that are starting to decay and lose traffic? This is also when you should check for manual actions. While rare, a manual action is a direct penalty from a human reviewer at Google, and you need to address it immediately. By building this simple weekly and monthly cadence, you move from being reactive to proactive. You're no longer just fixing problems. You're monitoring your site's pulse, understanding its performance, and making informed decisions to guide its growth. Okay, you've mastered the basics. Now let's talk about a few pro-level tips to squeeze even more value out of Search Console. First, get familiar with the date filters and the compare feature in the performance report. This is your time machine. Don't just look at the last 28 days. Compare your performance this quarter to the last quarter, or this month to the same month last year. This helps you identify seasonality, spot long-term trends, and accurately measure the impact of your SEO efforts. Did that content refresh you? Did 3 months ago actually work? The compare feature will give you a data-backed answer. It's also incredibly useful for diagnosing traffic drops after a Google algorithm update. Another underused feature is annotations. While GSC doesn't have a built-in annotation feature like Google Analytics, you should be keeping your own log. When did you launch that new section of the site? When did you disavow those toxic links? When did you implement a new internal linking strategy? Keep a simple spreadsheet with dates and actions. This context is invaluable when you're looking back at your performance data. Finally, don't be afraid to export your data. The GSC interface is great, but it does have its limits. Exporting your query data to a CSV or Google Sheet allows you to do much deeper analysis. You can filter for branded versus non-branded queries, identify question-based keywords, or find keywords with high impressions but a low click-through rate. These are your striking distance keywords and are prime targets for optimization. So, what have we learned? We've seen that Google Search Console isn't just a tool. It's your direct communication channel with Google. It's your X-ray machine for diagnosing technical issues, your report card for user experience, and your blueprint for understanding how users find you. From fixing core web vitals to see a direct impact on your rankings, to strategically building your internal link structure to guide authority, GSC provides the data you need to stop guessing and start making calculated SEO decisions. It helps you find and fix the problems holding you back and uncover the hidden opportunities for growth. The key is to integrate it into your regular workflow. This isn't a tool you set up once and forget about. Make the weekly health check and the monthly performance review a non-negotiable part of your routine. The insights you gain will compound over time, leading to smarter strategies and better results. By consistently monitoring your site's health and performance, you'll be able to adapt to algorithm changes, stay ahead of your competitors, and build a website that both users and Google love. This is how you build sustainable, long-term organic traffic. And that's a wrap. We've covered a ton of ground today, but if there's one thing you take away, it's this. Remember, Google Search Console is your best friend for SEO success. It's the free, powerful, and essential tool that gives you the data-driven insights you need to climb the rankings. We've walked through everything from technical health checks with core web vitals to the strategic importance of the links report. We've seen how to find and fix common issues and how to build a maintenance routine that keeps your site in peak condition. This is your roadmap, but watching this video is just the first step. The real magic happens when you apply this knowledge. So my challenge to you is this. Start using these tips today and watch your website grow. Log in to your GSC account right now, pick one report we talked about, just one, and find one actionable insight. Maybe it's a page with a high impression count but a low CTR, or a mobile usability error you can quickly fix. Take that first small step, because consistent action is what separates the sites that succeed from the ones that stagnate and disappear from the search results. If you're hungry for more and want to continue your journey, you're in the right place.
Don't miss the next video from the Social Glue. Smash that like button, subscribe, and join our community. Got questions? Call 678-358-3680 or visit thesocialglue.com. Don't miss out, be part of the buzz.